scary videos. The Shadow. The first video for today comes from the Ghost Hunter channel, Franco TV, where he visits an old castle which is supposedly the most haunted castle in Peru. Frank investigates the castle late at night, all by himself, but sees someone or something lurking inside when nobody was supposed to be in there.
As you can see how quiet it is. What is that sound? Isn't that amazing? I wanted to switch over to night vision. It's because I thought it would look a lot cooler, especially because it looks darker going into this area. These are like other tombs more to the catacombs. I keep calling them catacombs, but they're not actually catacombs. This place is huge. Oh. I guess it takes me back down? That is so weird. Check this out. I came up from this side over here. See the staircase? I came up from right around here. I go back up and it takes me back down. That's what I was talking about, that it gets really weird. But it's really dark around this area as well. That's the ocean front down there. Alright, I'm gonna start heading down. Look at this. This is where that whole battle took place. I know I said it earlier, but that's just amazing. All their bodies literally washed up right ashore here. All that was riddled with bodies from their ships, and still remain to this day. Let's go back in. It's actually freezing. I just got a shadow. Hello? 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 That was... Hold on. Hello? Well, if that was a person or not, I did see a shadow. It actually showed it from this door. Right here on the floor. I don't know if you can see my shadow, but it was kind of right here to here.
Frank spots a shadow behind him. He calls out, but no one responds to him. He then approaches the area where he just saw the shadow, and right on the floor in front of him, a shadow can be seen moving briefly. Frank sees it and shouts hello several times, but like before, no one answers him. And when he goes to check to see if anyone's there, no one's around. So, did Franco TV capture something paranormal on camera inside this old haunted castle? You tell me. What is that? This next ghost video was captured on a surveillance camera inside a mosque while worshippers were praying. There's very little information about the video, although from what I can make out, it was recorded by a person who was watching the live broadcast at the time. Someone or something can be seen moving quickly through the worshippers, but nobody notices it. The figure makes its way through the crowd before disappearing into thin air. But you know what makes this video even creepier is that while the figure is moving through the crowd, it just passes through them as if it's transparent, and its speed is far quicker than any human could run. But what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera? You tell me. Behind you. I found this next image posted on the subreddit Oddly Terrifying. The image was uploaded by the user Squally Bores a few years ago and has left Reddit users struggling to sleep at night. At first glance, the image shows a person lying in bed. However, when brightened, 3 horrifying faces can be seen in the darkness behind him. Now, this image is a depiction of what could be lurking behind you when you're all tucked up in bed at night. And when lying in bed, if you've ever gotten that feeling that someone was behind you, well, maybe there was. So sleep tight tonight. Did you see them? This next ghost video comes from one of my favourite urban exploration channels, Urbex Hill, where he visits the old Nativity Catholic Church based in Cleveland, Ohio. The building was built in the early 1900s until it became abandoned in 1972. Chris sets out to explore the building in the dead of night, and what he caught on camera made his blood turn cold.
Is just destroyed. What's over here? I think this is the gym. Yeah. This is the gym. This place is creepy as hell at night. What was that? doesn't see me. Alright, let's make our way to the church. It's just a wind. How dark it is. You can barely see anything. Look at all this damage. Trying to get some good pictures from up here. Look at all this damage. Wow. This place probably used to be so beautiful. Oh, you got holes in the ceiling.
As Chris is in the main hall of the church, a shadowy figure can be seen moving up top on the balcony. At first glance, the figure is barely noticeable, but if we zoom in, we can definitely see someone or something moving in the darkness. Chris moves to the balcony where the shadow figure was just seen, unaware that it was just there. He films from the balcony, and a black, shadowy mist, which again is hard to make out, is caught moving on camera. However, eagle-eyed viewers spotted something else on camera, but did you see what they saw? Let me show you. While Chris was filming up on the balcony, a black shadow appears in one of the door windows before vanishing out of sight. Chris didn't notice any of these shadow figures at the time. So what do you think? Did Chris capture evidence of paranormal activity inside the Old Nativity Catholic Church? You tell me. The Weeping Woman. Like the previous creepy clip, this one is from another channel I featured in my Wednesday upload, and if you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend checking it out, as it's super creepy. In the clip you're about to see, Kevin and Camera 2 from the Extinct File Ghost Hunting channel visit an old ranch located in Jalisco, Mexico. The ranch, which is isolated and miles out in the middle of nowhere, was once home to the infamous Las Poquianches. Las Poquianches were 4 sisters who ran a criminal enterprise dedicated to human trafficking and are believed to have massacred more than 200 people from 1945 until 1964, when they were finally arrested. The people of Mexico claim that they are the most feared and dangerous serial killers in Mexico, and even the Guinness World Records called them the most prolific murder partnership ever. Kevin and Camera 2 conduct their paranormal investigation at the Poquianches ranch in the hope of communicating with whatever spirits may reside there, and what they found terrified their viewers.
¿Sí escuchaste?
Sí, güey.
Mira, incluso esta te puedes observar. Como hay rayas, güey. Hay una cruzada como indicando el cierre de una semana, un mes o un año quizá. No lo sé. ¡Hey! Buenas. Buenas. Buenas noches. Como hay excavaciones de personas tratando de buscar alguna fortuna, algún tesoro, que a lo mejor las Poquianches o que las mismas mujeres pudieron haber enterrado. No mames.
¿Qué?
No mames, cámara 2.
¿Qué, güey?
¿Lo viste? ¿Lo viste?
No, güey, ¿qué?
No mames. Aquí, güey. Hola. Hola. No seas mamón. ¡Ay, cabrón! No mames, no mames. Me volvieron a pegar.
Kevin, no mames. Kevin, no mames, güey.
Esa madre la dejamos abierta,
Güey, era de huevo que la dejamos abierta, no mames.
La casa donde dormían.
No mames.
No inventes, güey.
No mames. Güey, no mames.
Hola.
Güey, espérate, cabrón.
Aquí hay alguien, güey.
No,
Aquí
no
hay
mames,
alguien, güey.
no vayas. Kevin. Kevin. Kevin.
Trapped here.
Atrapada aquí.
¿Qué dice trap,
Trap
here? Sí.
here.
Atrapado aquí.
Está atrapada aquí. ¿Quieres liberarte? Si quieres liberarte, puedo rezar por ti. Dime tu nombre. ¿Escuchas? Está rasguñando. Está rasguñando la pared.
Natalie.
Natalie. Se llamaba Natalie. Es Natalie, güey. Natalie. No mames, güey. No mames, cámara 2.
Güey, ¿qué pedo? ¿Qué?
No mames. No mames, aquí había alguien, güey.
¿Qué, cabrón?
Aquí había alguien, güey.
The sounds of a woman crying can be heard and the pair proceed with caution. Then, as the ghost hunters are inspecting markings on a wall, a loud bang is heard on the metal shutters. Then something can be seen moving past on the opposite side of the metal shutter. The pair press on, but continue hearing the sounds of a woman crying coming from somewhere in the shadows. The metal shutters rattle again, startling the pair. However, when they're approaching a metal door, the sound of a woman is heard behind them. But when they turn around to look, no one's there. Then, as the pair are outside, Kevin points his camera towards a doorway and something dark can be seen for a split second before disappearing out of sight. Kevin runs to where the dark figure was just seen, but no one's there. Interference is picked up on Kevin's walkie-talkie, indicating something is close by. They ask for a name, to which their Spirit Talker app replies with the name Natalie. They ask Natalie to show herself. Then a few minutes later, as the pair are filming in night vision mode, a figure with long dark hair can be seen sat down, and Kevin and camera 2 scream in terror. Then, when they look back a few seconds later, the figure is nowhere to be seen. The Extinct File team are adamant that this is a quote, real ghost, and their viewers stand by their claims. But what do you think? Did the Extinct File team capture a quote, real ghost on camera as they claim? Or is this one just for views? It's not real. However, it is incredibly creepy. The video you're about to watch is about a man who wanted to investigate the rumors of a ghost who appears at a certain time in a place the locals don't dare to visit. The man spends around an hour investigating the area in hopes of finding the ghost, but has no luck. He then decides to make his way back, and this is where things get scary.
まだわかんないんであれだったんですが、でもこの場所が結構すごい出るという話を、伺ってきたんですが、にしてもちょっとなのでちょっと帰ります。よし、ちょっと気をつけて。え？え？ということでちょっと帰っていく道すがらですけれども、この辺やっぱりちょっと空気がなんかそういう嫌な空気がすごい漂ってるんですよね。だからちょっともう怪しいなっていう感じが。
The man hears a strange sound and becomes frightened. He spins the camera round, but he's surrounded by darkness. He mentions he's going to head home, but then hears the strange sound again, which stops him in his tracks. He looks around, but can't see anyone. However, when he pans the camera round again, a figure can be seen just standing there in the darkness. The figure then fades away, and the man feels something on his leg, so he pans the camera down, and a pair of hands can be seen grabbing onto him. He screams in terror and looks back up. Then the camera glitches, and the figure charges towards him at rapid speed before vanishing like it was never there. The man, who's now dazed and confused by what he's just witnessed, looks around, but the figure is nowhere to be seen. Creepy. Thanks so much for watching. You can watch more scary, creepy videos by clicking on any of these videos shown on the screen. You can also follow me on